I spent the entire month looking at studio flats in London, and here is an overview of the best picks of the month. Best is to be taken with a grain of salt, because this month was not an easy one for the London rental market. But I still wanted to make this video to show you the reality of the situation and give you an accurate understanding of what you can get if you're looking for a central-ish studio flat in London right now with a £1,000 per month budget. Actually, I found a great studio flat for less than £800 per month, so stay until the end if you want to see it. Let's get started. The studio is advertised at £950 per month and it is located in North East London. The main room is a good size. We have space for a bed and a sofa. We have 2 windows, elevated storage and a somewhat separated kitchen. If we look at the kitchen, it's alright. We have storage, we have a washing machine, a proper oven. The fridge is not the biggest, but at least it's not a mini fridge. And the bathroom is not the most interesting, but it's fine. So I think this studio is a good option if you had a £1,000 per month budget. We are below the budget. It's not a mansion, but it is not one of these tiny studio rooms. And it's not super close to London Central, but it is a short walk from an overground station. That's a decent start. Let's see if we can do better. By the way, if you want to see the best listings I found each week before the videos even go live, you can join my email list. I send out my top picks straight to your inbox so you don't miss out on good places that might get taken quickly. The link is below if you want to sign up. This studio is advertised at £975 per month and it is in South London. This studio is an okay size, it looks like it is in good condition and it looks very bright. It is furnished with a set of drawers and a wardrobe. And I just have one question. Who decided on the layout? It doesn't look very practical to me. How are we supposed to open this door? From the few pictures that we have from this room, I actually think that it would be better to move things around. I think turning the bed and moving the drawers would make the place more welcoming, but that can always be changed by the tenant. The kitchen is extremely basic. We have the bare minimum. Sink, stove, mini fridge. No counter space, no washing machine, not much storage, no microwave, no oven. And finally, the bathroom is again very basic, but it looks clean and in good condition. So again, I think this studio is very average, but it will provide decent living conditions if you are desperate to have your own place on a £1,000 per month budget. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my future deep dive. This next studio is at £1,000 per month and it is in North London. It's unfurnished, but the main room is a good size for a studio, and the kitchen is not too bad. We have the basics and we even have an extractor fan, a washing machine and a little bit of counter space. And the bathroom is actually an okay size for a London studio. It is fully tiled and it is clean. The pros of this studio is that it is unfurnished, so at least we don't have all of this random furnishing that we usually have in furnished places. It is a good size, it is bright, the kitchen and bathrooms are okay, and it is a 5-minute walk from the underground. This next studio is also advertised at £1,000 per month and it is slightly more central in North London. In the main room we have a double bed, a table and a couple of chairs, and a modern kitchen with more storage than usual. The bathroom is pretty average, but I think we might have a window. You can probably start to see a repeat pattern here. None of these studios are especially modern or amazing, but they are the best options that fit in our budget for this month. So if you are currently looking for a studio flat and you can't find anything that catches your eye, it's not because you're not looking properly, it's just because there is nothing else. This studio is also at £1,000 per month and it is in the same area in North London. It is bigger, even though you won't be able to stand on the edges of the flat. It's part furnished, which means that there is a double bed, nothing else. We have a kitchen with the luxury of a washing machine but no visible fridge. The bathroom is slightly more modern than usual and the shower looks slightly bigger. And we have a window. It's not easy to understand what the layout of the flat is. I think this area might be the hallway and this door might lead to the bathroom. And we can see a set of drawers here, so it is actually even bigger than I thought. The pros of this studio is that it is bigger than most studios for this budget and it is very modern. We also have several windows and it is bright. However, the furnishing is very basic and we might not even have a fridge. This studio is also advertised at £1,000 per month and it is a bit more central, just west from Hackney. And it is actually quite big. The photos were clearly taken with the current tenant still living here, so it might not be easy to envision the space being yours, but if we look at the room, it is an L shape. We have a space for the bed, a space for table and a couple of chairs, and some storage. And in the kitchen area, we have a bit of counter space, a washing machine, a proper oven, and a window. And finally, the bathroom, while not being the most modern, is actually a good size. Finally, this place is in Zone 2. And honestly, if you want my opinion, I think that for this size and this budget, this is the best option in London Zone 2 right now. Alright, now that I've shown you the best options for £1,000 per month budget, I have one last place to show you, and it is actually below £800 per month. It is advertised at £791 per month, and it is in northwest London. First of all, there is this kitchen area, which is not the best of course, but we've seen much worse. And this kitchen actually has its own washing machine and a bit of counter space. Here is the bathroom. It is the biggest bathroom of today's selection. We have a bath and we have a window. And finally, this is what the main room looks like. And actually, it's not that bad. We have space for a double bed and plenty of integrated storage. Honestly, I was pleasantly surprised by this place. It's been a while since I found a proper self-contained studio with its own bathroom and kitchen for this cheap. The one downside is that it's not as close to public transport. I wanted to include this place, first of all to show you that it is possible to find something a bit cheaper in London, but also to share my thought process. As I was doing research for this video, a lot of the places that I found were actually bedrooms in houses. They usually had a shower in the bedroom and a microwave in the corner to call it a studio, but that was it. So my first point is that it was incredibly hard to find actual listings of studios for a budget of £1,000 per month. And when I did find proper studios, most of them were absolutely awful. Some of them were completely isolated from public transport, some of them were disgusting, some of them didn't have proper windows or were in basements. So the few studios that I showed you today, even though they are not perfect and they're not wow, they are the best of what is currently available on the market. And this is by doing all of this research that when I found this last studio at £791 per month, that I was able to realize that this is something really rare. Looking at so many listings every day, all day long, is what raises awareness on what is usual and what is quite rare. So if I was looking to move, I would have jumped on this opportunity as soon as I found it. This place is not on the market anymore, and honestly, I understand why. But if in the future you would like to receive the links to the places I show in my videos while they are still available, you can subscribe to my email list. The link will be below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it useful, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to see my future deep dive. And let me know in the comments which place was your favorite. I will see you next week, and if you feel like hanging around, you can watch this video next.